Everything and anything you need to know about Korea. This is Real Korea 5. I'm your MC, Kwon Joo Hyun. Let me introduce our Indonesian YouTuber, Amelia.
Yay! Hello!
Real Korea 1. Today, we are going to go over 5 facts about kimchi. Let's start with the first question.
All types of kimchi are spicy and red.
The answer is beef. It's not true. Can you guess how many different types of or different kinds of kimchi there is in Korea?
200?
300, dang. Well, the answer is more than 300 different kinds of kimchi exist. But not all types of kimchi are that red or that spicy. Have you heard of dongchimi?
Dongchimi. I think Korean people love to eat that with guksu or something.
Noodles. They add
Noodles.
And cold ones.
Cold one.
This was actually very shocking news for me. The very first original kimchi was not the spicy one. It was
really?
not. It was the peg kimchi or the white kimchi, which is not spicy at all.
Oh my god.
So let me give you a brief history class for our viewers and also Amelia.
Okay.
Chili was first imported to Korea around 16th century during the Joseon dynasty. But even before chili was ever a thing, Koreans have been eating peg kimchi, which is a white kimchi made with cucumbers. Salted radish, not spicy at all. Isn't it so good? Yes. Well, so the non-spicy white kimchi came first, and then the red spicy kimchi was invented.
Yeah, and there are many global kimchi lovers out there. And I also heard that this kimchi seasoning powder, where you can sprinkle that on top of any food to add the taste of kimchi. Oh. Yes, and that's very popular lately.
Real Korea 2. The second question is...
Kimchi tastes different by region.
The answer is... yes, true. Different regions and ingredients. Also, the temperatures and other environmental circumstances and the conditions have led to the creation of hundreds of different types of kimchi in this society. Would you like to go on a kimchi tour with me now?
Oh, sure.
Okay, let's hold hands.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Which one is our first destination?
We are first going to Seoul. The capital Seoul and also the Gyeonggi-do province. Baechu kimchi, 총각 kimchi, and also the gakdugi, the radish kimchi. I like that radish kimchi. Yes. The next stop is Gyeongsang-do province. Gyeongsang-do province is relatively warm. It's heavily salted. So they like to add lots of chili powder and garlic. Our next destination is Jeollado province. Jeolla region's kimchi is deep taste, which comes from using fish-based seasonings. And let's go to the next step. We are going to Chungcheong-do. They don't use the seafood. They use salt. So it has this very clean taste in it. We are going to Gangwon-do province, my favorite province indeed. So there is a unique variety of kimchi in this one area. Real Korea 3. Moving on to our third question. What is it?
Kimchi is not good for you because it's heavily salted.
Oh my goodness. The answer is false. No, not at all. Kimchi is a salt fermented vegetable. So it's often misunderstood that it's too salty or too high in sodium. But the thing is, the amount of sodium in kimchi is about 646 milligram per 100 gram. And the amount of potassium is about 327 milligram per 100 gram. So that means basically the sodium per potassium ratio is 2 to 1. But if we look at the other food, ham has 4.4 to 1, and cheese, way higher, 13.8 to 1.
Wow.
So it's not that salty.
Yeah.
Eat that every day, everybody. The potassium rather helps neutralize the sodium intake. So it is absolutely not true that kimchi raises blood pressure. So kimchi is a fermented food, which makes it an excellent probiotic. It is indeed. So it has many, many health benefits like immunity.
It tastes good, but it's also healthy.
That's right.
No wonder it's one of the most iconic and representative food of Korea.
It is indeed. Real Korea 4. Well, here comes the fourth question. Can you go?
Question. Okay. Many households in Korea have their own kimchi fridge.
The answer is yes. That's right. True. The answer is true.
When I first came to Korea, I was also amazed that Koreans have this kimchi fridge in their home. Yeah. It's even more surprising that they fill it to the brim with kimchi, like every types of kimchi.
Yes, different types of kimchi in all corners, right? That's right. So you always find kimchi on the table for pretty much or every meal in Korea. So to make sure you will never run out of kimchi in your household all year round, we have this culture called as kimjang, where we make loads of kimchi to eat throughout the autumn or winter, sometimes more than 3 or 4 months.
I heard about this kimjang culture. If I'm not mistaken, it's also designated as a UNESCO Intangible Heritage.
That is right. It was designated as a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage. Oh, I'm so proud of it. So the first thing we do for kimjang season is to make room to store kimchi, but it's very important to keep it in a certain temperature. Kimchi usually, they go bad or too sour if you don't put it in the right fridge. So to keep kimchi in this best condition, having a kimchi fridge is not an option to buy. Real Korea fun. Have you watched this movie, Parasite, which won the Best Picture at the 2020 Oscars?
Yes, of course.
In this movie, where the family eats japaguri, that leads to our last question. Amelia, go for it.
Okay. There is a certain type of kimchi that goes perfectly with japaguri from the movie Parasite.
Is it true or not?
I think it's true.
It is true. That is right. The answer is true. Japaguri goes well with any kind of kimchi, I should say. I'd recommend pa kimchi, which is a green onion kimchi. It's the perfect combination, in fact. Pa kimchi is like a cherry on top when eating japaguri. Amelia, is there any combination that you prefer when you eat some certain food?
I personally would recommend the tofu with kimchi.
Tofu kimchi, oh my god.
Yes, especially for those who cannot eat the spicy kimchis. I think that will be a perfect choice. And the soft-boiled tofu with fried kimchi is a perfect combo.
So today we have learned about 5 facts about kimchi through various questions.
I personally had so much fun, and it was so interesting to learn new things about kimchi I did not know about.
Thank you so much for joining us today, viewers. This was your MC Kwon Joo Hyun, and it was
Amelia.
See you next time. Bye-bye.